Good evening, students. Thank you for joining me wherever you are. I wanted to go ahead and start with your health and wellness journal. As you'll notice, I'm on the home page, and you should have already walked through what type of learner you are. Should have taken the assessment to say what type of learning style. And then from here, you should be able to tell me which one of these learning styles you specifically are. As we roll into our second assignment, we're going to be working on a health and wellness journal as part of the class. So I have left a variety of articles that you can read here that talk about why health and wellness is so important. But I'm going to specifically start with the graphic that I designed for you guys. So our intent is to keep a daily health goal journal activity so that you can promote yourself to having a healthy living guide. So we have 24 hours in a day, meaning that we need about 8 hours of sleep. Depending upon where you are in your studies, there's about 8 hours of school study, or some of us, we also have work to fit in there. About 2 hours of this time can be spent in recreation, so hopefully doing something physical. And then we have about 6 hours of what we would like to call free time. And that's probably for most of us trying to grab a meal, trying to maybe catch up on some of the sleep that we're not getting for 8 hours a day. But either way, this is about how our daily day breaks down hourly. And so it doesn't really seem that exciting, but it is important to have effective time management so that you get your physical activity in. So one of these ways that we can do this is reaching a daily step goal. And your daily step goal is 10,000 steps a day. You can track this in a myriad of ways. You can have a fitness watch like the Vivo Active 3, which is what I have. There's the Fitbit and then the Apple Watch as well. There are also other things, like there's an app called Sweatcoin, and it will track all of your outside physical activity steps for free, and then you earn these coins that will help you rack free things up. So for example, I have about 750 sweat coins, and I could buy something for 150 sweat coins, giving me $10 off of a beauty product. That's just an example. So there's no reason as to why we can't be tracking this in some way. If you are going to use a free app like Sweatcoins and it only allows your outside physical activity steps, on average, you will roughly take just 4,000 steps to get to work, just get up and move around. So it's about really accomplishing that additional 6,000, which roughly translates into about 3.5 additional miles that you need to get on your own log. And so that would be one way that you could do it if you don't have a fitness watch or you're not into a fitness watch. There is still a way to complete the journal. You would just have to let me know which way you are using. So we want to aim for 30 minutes a day. That does not generally meet your 10,000 steps a day, unless maybe you had like an outside job, like maybe in landscaping or something. So again, while we're aiming for this 30 minutes a day, we really want to be getting to the 10,000 steps a day. But either way, if physical activity is new for you, we can always go with 30 minutes and we can work up to 10,000. Again, this is to formulate that education is all encompassing. And so this is a way for you to work on yourself as a project for the classroom and to say how this has helped you. Hydration. How many glasses of water do you drink a day? I personally drink about 2 liters of water a day. And so I still think I'm shy about half a liter to a liter, but you want to drink 8 to 10, 16 ounces of fluid of water a day. So that's basically like your average kitchen glass size, or, you know, like a Dasani or Aquafina water bottle that you get from the vending machine. And so we're looking for you to track this 8 to 10 glasses a day. Again, I drink a 2-liter bottle of water a day, so that's how I know that I drank 2 liters. And then I have a carbonated water that I like that is half a liter. And so that is how I track my water intake. Especially as the fall is approaching us, you do tend to think that you are not as thirsty because the water has dropped, or the temperature has dropped. And so it's important to keep your hydration monitored. Healthy eating habits. Another big part of this journal activity will be to track your diet. So let's try to make the commitment to ourselves to stop eating processed food and to start reading our labels of the food that we do buy that is already prepared. And I really challenge you to buy only fresh ingredients and cook in your kitchen. I generally cook on Sundays, and I make baked chicken, I make stir-fry vegetables when I'm doing vegetarian and practicing that diet. So I want you to journal what you eat every day and see how that goes. There are other things like eating yogurt and granola, just having fresh fruit around. There are millions of ways to eat healthy and to stop eating processed food and to eat fresh ingredients. And I want to challenge you to take this challenge and to really make an effort. The final thing that we're going to touch on for your journal is to reset. Sleep, sleep, sleep. I know that we joke as kids and in our youth that we will sleep when we're dead, but if you sleep now, you will be rested in your older and wiser years, and it will just do more wonders for your body. So let's just recap real quick. We're going to do a journal. This is how we're going to have this daily activity tracked. You're going to kind of tell me about what you're doing in this 24 hours for your physical activity. We want a daily step goal of 10,000 steps. If we're having a hard time making that, we want to shoot for 30 minutes of physical activity every day. We want to get our water intake up because it's so important to flush those toxins out of our system. So we're going to really be aiming for 8 to 10, 16-ounce glasses of water per day. Straight water, no mixers. And then we're going to track our food because it's so important to understand what ingredients we're giving our body that we call nutrition. It's very important that we know what we're putting into our body. And then finally, we're going to talk about our sleep schedule. How are you sleeping? Are you sleeping well? Do you know if you're sleeping well? Okay, as always, if you have any questions, please get back to me and let me know. You will need to go through every single one of these articles. How you'll know is like here, swimming, bolded, centerline, underline, walking for health. Fats, why reading our food labels is crucial to our health. Leaky gut, do you have one? Mineral empty, what is this? And obesity in America. So I want you to take some time with this. You need to read those articles, and for each little article, you need to respond back to me in a video chat. I don't care how you do your video, but you just need to make it a video response. And then I would like you to send me your journal, pictures, however you want to take your journal. And you'll need to send that to me every month. So you'll pick the day, and then it'll be 30 days every day from that day. Again, if there's any questions, please reach out to me. Other than that, happy journaling, and I hope you connect to your physical health and well-being. Have a good one.